So it seems like I'm getting a little tired of saying throughout this run, what a great baseball game. It's a shame somebody had to lose that one. It's just a good baseball game. I'm tired. I don't know if you all are. I didn't even play. So I thought both clubs battled. We get down, we battled back, down 6 runs, and a lot of big plays, big pitches throughout. And I thought both bullpens did an outstanding job all the way through. So just a good, solid baseball game, and we get to come back and play again tomorrow.
Questions?
Coach, you had to feel like a week ago when Duran got the start today, but can you just take us through his performance? You're down 6-0, you had to ponder maybe pull him to save him for later in case the thing goes later, but just talk about.
Sure. It's a little bit. This is a little bit like a conference weekend as opposed to a double elimination tournament. It's kind of like the Friday game, and you've got to figure out how are you going to extend your starter Friday if things aren't going perfectly. And so we're down 6-0. We've got to be careful not to burn too many arms. Now the great thing is he settles in, and then our bullpen does a great job in keeping it there, and then became an unusual game after that. Again, this is last hurrah for him, so we're going to do things a little differently. But you guys might think I'm totally crazy, but I'm watching the velocity on the radar go on the scoreboard, which I try not to do, and this is his best velocity game that he's had. I mean, he touched 90 a couple times, a lot of 88s, 87s. He might have been, and again, you're going to think I'm crazy, he might have been a little too rested. He didn't pitch since last Saturday, only because he didn't locate his fastball very well early, which is his MO. And now we're down a little bit. Then I think he got a little tired, maybe, and then settled in. So again, I think you'll think I'm crazy to say he might have been a little too strong early, and his command wasn't quite as good, but his velocity was as good as it's been.
If you get to Sunday in a tight game, could he give you an inning?
Say that again?
If you get to Sunday in a tight game, could he give you an inning?
So you know him well enough in a little bit time you've seen him. What do you think that conversation is going to be like if that gets to that point? Who's going to win that one? So.
Further questions?
Y'all didn't flinch at all when you're down 6-0.
Excuse me?
It seemed like y'all didn't flinch at all when you got down 6-0. So y'all just, hey, this is what we do now?
So University of Massachusetts, our final conference regular season series opening, we play a doubleheader Thursday, single Friday. We score 5 in the 9th in the first game of the doubleheader and lose by 1. And the second game of that doubleheader, we're down 5-0 in the 9th and score 7. And then the next game, we were down, it was 0-0 through 9. We score 5 in the 10th. 15 of our 18 runs we scored in the last inning. So I'm certainly glad with this club that there's no clock in baseball.
Coach, do you do anything unique or different to get them ready to go after dropping such a tough one tonight?
No. We said, clear it how you need to personally, and this is what time the bus leaves tomorrow. And they're real good at that.
Coach, what did you kind of see from Kilkenny that you was able
Excuse me, I'm sorry?
What did you kind of see from Kilkenny? He was able to kind of keep you guys off balance out of the bullpen. What did you see?
From what I could tell, he was doing a great job locating his fastball. His velocity was good. He just pitched. I thought both teams, I thought Duran, after he got settled in, it was just a well-pitched ball game, especially. The bullpens did a great job. See all the zeros going up in a high leverage situation. It was an impressive thing to watch from both sides of the pitching perspective.
For either of the players, if you don't mind, tell us what the conversation in the dugout might have been like when you were down again.
It was kind of just stay up, stay light. It's our first super regional, so we kind of just saw it as an opportunity and really just wanted to have fun with it.
Ken, did you think either of those doubles were gone?
No, I didn't think so. The wind was blowing out, so that definitely helped a little bit. I knew I got them pretty good, but I didn't think they were home runs.
I thought one of them was.
On the pickoff play, were y'all trying to do a safety squeeze or something when y'all hadn't had?
Yeah, it was a safety squeeze. We just got hung up a third a little bit too far. They did a nice job executing there. It was not a suicide squeeze.
Cam, coach said told you guys to put it behind you, however you see fit. How do you put these games behind you?
We played a great game, so really just go out and do the same thing tomorrow. Just try to get the bats going a little earlier. That's really it. It was a good game. Could have gone either way.
How were you able to get your bat going? It's hard to believe that. I think you had a no-hitter through 5. You broke it up, and all of a sudden you had 15 hits, but you were a huge part of that.
Just staying patient, you know, try not to get too anxious because there was that no-hitter. Just seeing it deep and trusting the bat, you know, just waiting for pitches to hit.
Anything further?
Gotta ask Max something.
Did you think you were safe on that bunt?
Yeah. I'm used to it though. I mean, I don't know if y'all were watching the regional at UNC, but same thing happened. So, oh well.
But that turned out okay.
Yeah. I mean, then that run would have been nice to have because that was an inning that we kind of broke out a little bit, scored a couple runs. But it's baseball. I mean, not every call's going to go your way, and sometimes they're going to bang you, and I mean, there's nothing you can do about it. Can't change another person's mind.
What did y'all think of the atmosphere?
It was great.
Yeah, it was awesome.
You know, we've heard great things about it, and we know the crowd's going to be loud, but they were appropriately loud. You know, and I talked to Mark Johnson a lot today, and you know, our right field deck, which isn't quite this level, they're loud and appropriately loud, and you know, we just make sure they stay in line. I thought it was great. I had some coaches, friends of mine, text me and just say, "Hey, you're going to love playing there." Teams who have played here, they said it's loud, it's exciting, and you're really going to love playing there. No one threw out no caution to the wind.
Anything else? Thank you, gentlemen.